Round two.
Round two.
Fight.
Oh, jeezy, crazy. So I guess we're just gonna cover some similar topics here in a second.
Let's get it.
So we tried
Banjo-Tooie.
2 years have passed since Gruntilda fell in a hole. Which for us is like 3 weeks.
That joke was literally for me. You
Yeah.
just made a joke for me.
Only for you.
I appreciate it. Sorry, everyone else.
Yeah.
'Cause that joke isn't for you.
Oh, I mean, I can explain it. We
Nope,
tried.
nope.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
Okay. We tried recording this, and
we did.
We did. We did a great job at recording it, but my computer did a bad job of recording it, and he had a seizure. The video wasn't great, and I didn't like the quality, so
We made a
redoing it.
whoopsie.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, and we didn't. The computer made a whoopsie.
Computer couldn't handle it. Computer's having an off day right now, so I went through, fixed it up. It's fine now. It just pain in the ass we gotta do. And at least it was only one episode. I'm okay with that.
It's true. It was just the one. It's not like we did like 4 in a row and then we're like, let's check the audio, make sure everything's still good. And then it's been shit since 1.
Oh, good. Good. We missed a lot of good things. Oh.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that was a bunch of magical gems that can never be recreated.
Yep.
No, we're cool. It was just the one. It was good.
Yeah.
We had good energy.
I felt good about
Nice.
it. Now
I
we're
was
just
pleased.
depressed.
I'm sad.
I'm just sad now.
Look at Banjo and look at Kazooie. Look at that beak. Look at that majestic beak gambling her little heart out.
She's stealing things. That's all she's doing in this scene.
That's true. She's not playing.
Yeah. She's just cheating.
She's literally just cheating. Helping Banjo cheat.
Yeah. I like how Banjo's like, Kazooie, don't do that, but he doesn't do anything to actually, like, stop her.
Yeah.
What a scumbag Banjo is.
Banjo is top tier scum. Deep down. No, it's true.
No,
It's
I believe
true.
it. I believe it.
He hides behind this visage of this philanthropic, wondrous, kind human, and by human I mean bear, but he's not.
You trying to project something on somebody?
Maybe I think I'm a little Banjo. Maybe I'm a large, furry person. Not saying I am a furry. I'm saying I happen to have a lot of hair on my body. Not to get too testy there. You know, nothing against the furries.
I mean, I like Sonic, so I understand that you have to make the distinction, because I usually do too.
You do sometimes. You gotta draw the line and be like, yo, it's cool and all, but
That ain't me. That ain't me.
I don't need any emails with any attachments that are
You're gonna get them now.
too persona-y. But you know, maybe I'm old Banjo.
I accept that. So one of the things that I want to mention, that I mentioned last time that I would like to bring up again, is when we ended our Banjo-Kazooie playthrough,
Yes.
which ended with me basically shouting out Banjo for Smash.
That's
At a
true,
certain
yeah.
point.
It also is how it started. Like episode
Yeah.
like 2 or 3, I think the title was even like
Smash discussions
yeah.
or something. Yeah. Because we discussed it then. You know what's funny? I don't think in that episode we mentioned Banjo, but we discussed a bunch of characters while playing Banjo.
I think you're right. I think that was so far back that he wasn't even on our radar yet.
Yeah.
I think at one point one of us says like, it'd be cool if Banjo, but
Yeah.
nah, that's not gonna happen.
I
That'd be
doubt that's
ridiculous.
gonna happen.
That's so far out of, you know, the possibilities, I'm not even gonna discuss it.
Yeah.
And then we went on.
Well, because that was before like Rare and Microsoft, or not Rare and Microsoft, jeez, Microsoft and Nintendo started getting closer. So it wasn't a big
I was
thing.
like, Rare made this game, you know that, right? You're not wrong.
Um,
But Nintendo were the ones they started doing their buddy shtick with on social media.
Yeah, and it was that, and then bunch of Banjo merch started coming out. I started getting really into like the forums and started reading into it, and started like getting more pumped about it to like the I think you mentioned Pepe Sylvia levels of just like madness.
Insane, obsessive tendencies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which it's a blessing and a curse.
it's true.
But in the end,
I have the same curse. I just hide it better.
that's fair. You keep it at a sociable level where it's like you can be out with people and not be like, did you guys see? They released a bunch of like rare pins that have Banjo and the Rare logo. Why are they putting out so much merch, Alex? Why are they putting out so much merch?
Well, that's a valid method. Instead of discussing it, I'm just on my phone researching it more instead of talking to the people I'm out with. I'm just out at the bar on my phone, just with a drink in front of me, surrounded by people having a conversation, just sitting there just like, oh, but someone says that in the last trailer they saw an outline in the background that looked kind of like it could have maybe been related to Klungo.
Yeah.
Like not actually Klungo, but like Klungo's cousin or something. And I could see them doing something like that.
I saw Banjo's head in the clouds.
I'm going to say that if we got Klungo's cousin Shadow, Banjo's head in the clouds, and that one time Nintendo tweeted that one thing about that stuff, there was a picture of an instrument in the background. We can only see the neck of a stringed instrument, which only means Banjo and Kazooie confirmed.
Yes.
And I mean, that's the kind of crazy we were.
That's what we were dealing with. That level of crazy.
That's the level of 4 a.m. tweets we were getting from each other.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said tweets.
Yeah, we've
tweets. Never
messages.
tweeted in our... that's a lie. We've tweeted a lot.
I tweet for the thing, but yes, no, I understand what you're saying.
Tweet for you have a Twitter?
I have a Twitter for the channel. I have a Twitter for the channel, and then I have one set up for my own personal use, just because.
Do you think my Twitter from when Twitter first launched still exists?
Probably, if you haven't deleted it.
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why would you have a Twitter when it first came out?
Because I had Twitter before. Because I'm a hipster. I had it before it was cool. I had Twitter before you could get confirmed as yourself on Twitter. There was no blue check mark.
Yeah.
I had Twitter before... I had Twitter back at a time when you said, hey, have... You didn't say, hey, do you have a Twitter? You said, hey, have you heard of Twitter?
Yeah.
That's when I got a Twitter.
And so you did that with that, Pandora, Hulu.
15-year-old me knew what was coming.
Yeah.
28-year-old me has no idea what's going on, and I'm already an old man.
Yep.
There was like a 4-year period where I was like with the times / ahead of the times, and I was the man. Never again.
It's hard to keep up. Like even trying to stay with people is it's frustrating, and it's just time consuming.
It's so I feel like Mumbo does in this scene. That's how I feel every day trying to keep up with the children.
Guys, come on. There's a new iPhone. Oh, jeez. They took out the headphone jack and the charging cable. Jesus Christ.
Guys, have you been on Mammoth yet? It's like open source Twitter, but it's like Twitter, but it's not Twitter. I swear you gotta jump on it. You gotta jump on it.
You're way ahead of... I have no idea what that is.
No, that one's not gonna catch on.
That's fair.
It's cool, and I'm glad, but whatever good things come out of it are going to be stolen by larger companies, and we'll never hear about them.
That's fair.
So
or it'll be bought out immediately and then merged with at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. But no, the original point was we released the episode, and then like the Tuesday after, because we released on Fridays, Banjo was announced for Smash, and I was like, yes! The timing couldn't have been better.
/ no.
Yeah, because we had that.
Yes, because the series just ended. So no, but yes, because we have a Banjo series that's currently running, kind of.
Well, I mean, we have a reason to do another Banjo series at this point.
Also that, because I did want an excuse to do Tooie.
And we mentioned this last time, which I don't know why I'm preferencing it. But yeah, it's been a while for us.
You mentioned this last time on the recording that doesn't exist, so no one gets to hear it, but our imaginations and memories.
Yeah, so...
oh, weird clipping. I never noticed in the DOP center of his house there in that scene. Weird clipping.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Part of it goes through itself. That's all I got for you.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We can't rewind, so I can't show you. But for everybody at home, look at that. That was bad. I imagine that was part of the update from when they like super spit shined this.
Yeah.
When they announced, around the time they announced him for Smash, they also were like, not only is Banjo-Kazooie coming to Smash, but we went in and like touched up everything.
Oh yeah, that was the other weird part. They
I love it.
So
it looks nice too.
There's lots
noticeable
of building up for Banjo for Smash that it was going on, and then Xbox happened. Everyone thought, well, you're putting out a bunch of merch. Are you releasing another game? and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
But low key, they went through an Xbox One enhanced all of the Banjo games. Well, a bunch of rare games just in general, like that, Perfect Dark, and I think Zero is Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah, Zero. They did Zero too. I don't know why.
It already looked like garbage. It wasn't gonna get. I'm kidding. It was an okay game. Anyways,
Polished garbage.
Yeah, it was polished garbage as it was.
Okay is fine. Yeah. I'll take okay. It's not okay.
They low key did that, and then Nintendo came out. And we're like, by the way, and I sobbed. I almost sobbed. I got close. I was like, oh, choked up because they used King K. Rool and Diddy and Donkey Kong and all the rare boys.
They did a good job.
That was such a good because they did the double reveal where they're like, here's the Eastern character that all the Japanese people are gonna care about, and of course a bunch of the the Western JRPG enthusiasts.
You can say weebs.
I was trying really hard not to say weebs, but I mean, I have a friend at work who enjoys JRPGs who is not a weeb.
I love JRPGs.
So, yeah, but Dragon Quest?
I mean, I would.
if they were accessible.
No, not even. They are accessible to my level of obsession. I just don't have the level of like income to work time ratio to be able to afford 15 games and 30 billion hours of my life.
That's true.
To be up to date. I'm trying not to play from 1 onwards, but I'm saying I would at least want to play a couple in the series.
Yeah.
Before I play the newest in the series, kind of thing,
No, I gotcha. I understand. I think so. The one I got introduced to by one of our friends was 8.
Yes, I feel like that's a popular one. I feel like I maybe touched that one, perhaps.
I think 8 is the popular Western one, if I'm not mistaken. Like that's the one that got some traction in the West, but it wasn't like huge.
Welcome to Two Guys Talk About Games they think they might have played that one time.
In this episode, we'll be discussing Dragon Age.
A game that's not actually the game we're talking about.
Because I totally swapped that out for a BioWare game like a fool. Damn, I'm a fool.
Age, quest, age, era, eon. Who cares?
Ball.
Yeah. Why not? Let's just throw some spheres in there. Let's throw some geometry in this.
To be fair, it's closer than all the other ones because it is also designed by Akira Toriyama.
You're right.
But so the one thing I want to touch on with that was it's interesting because there was a bunch of rumors going on with that for Smash of the next character being Erdrick, who is I think the Dragon Quest III protagonist.
Sure.
He's the guy that wears purple and has the spiky Gohan looking hair in the trailer for the hero. But
all I hear is time Chrono Trigger. Keep going.
That's fair. But they ultimately, when they were data mining things, they found that the code name that they were able to find for the Smash character that was a DLC character was Brave.
Yeah.
And so everyone was like, oh, Brave translates to Erdrick in Japanese and da-da-da-da. And they went through this whole spiel, and I typed in Brave in Dragon Quest, and the first thing that comes up is, oh, Brave is the name of the character from Dragon Quest VIII. And I'm like, why is no one saying that?
How is Erdrick better than
this specific character?
Brave.
Which, to be fair, both of them are in there.
Yeah.
Because 8 is the bandana one.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that picture.
The orange bandana.
I watched that trailer and then went, I logged it, and I'm never paying attention to this ever again.
Got it. Play as him when he comes out, and then never touch it again.
Plays him around 10 to 50 times to figure out his moveset.
Done. Never touch him again.
Done. That's it. That's all you need. Unless you play him and go, oh, he feels like Link, but better.
He does. He looks like he's
looks like it might.
He looks like he's like Robin and Link had an adorable baby.
And I'm not terrible with Robin, and I'm good with Link.
Yeah.
So that might happen.
Yeah. No, I think that would be cool. That would be a very fun one. But yeah, and then Western gets Banjo. To go back to my original point.
Banjizzles.
Banjizzles and Kazoozles. Kazoodles.
Kazoodles.
Zoodles.
Kazoodlies. Doodly 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 doodly
Trying to smash me.
doodles.
Didn't like it.
Kazoodles.
I do like if they do Banjo 3
ever.
Which I think if we can show that we enjoy Banjo and Smash. That can show that there's a level of hype for it.
I think so.
I think they'll have to. Whether or not Rare is going to do it is irrelevant to me.
And whether or not it's good is also, we'll see.
I don't know. But I think they should do the same thing and start from Spiral Mountain again, and then just have something else open up that they go into.
I agree.
Because I liked this in Tooie, where it's like, here's the place you're familiar with. Now just go and see how much bigger the entire world is by comparison.
Agreed. It'd be cool if there was still that tunnel, but this had been like evolved over time, where this is now an actual pathway with like guard towers on either side for whatever reason, so you can't go this way or whatever, just because it's a pain in the ass to make all of this
populated and stuff by that.
Yeah, like they actually went, oh, there's this weird natural cave that also got drilled through and got, there's this extra work done connecting these areas. Let's now fill this out in a nice polished way, because the world is very established and pretty looking outside of here. Yeah. In general, I mean, either side, the Spiral Mountain has its, pathways and its bridges and buildings, and on the other side, the place we're about to go with the Ginger Village with its little mushroom huts and things, and its nice little its Emperor hut. It's not a hut. It's a whatever you call his
Emperor
house.
Genitis, or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, his really, 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 really big like
castle mansion thing.
Yeah, but it's only one room and it's open. I don't know. His thing
is that a temple?
Yeah, his big temple thingus.
Yeah.
They did a good job on it. It'd be nice to see the rest of it filled in the same way of like, yeah, this is how the same way Spiral Mountain got run down.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see it built up.
Yeah. Maybe even fixed a little bit. Like, even have, like, Grunty's lair, like, modified so now it's something else. Like, Mumbo just takes over the entire lair, so now it's a giant Mumbo. I was going to say
either Mumbo or Banjo's face or Wumba.
Yeah.
Anybody.
One of those
Really,
people.
Anybody would be cool.
I think that'd be really cool. I'd be down with that.
Or, like, I'm trying to think of who's the most entrepreneurial of all the Banjo characters who would take over and, like...
Blubber, I would say, is the most entrepreneurial.
Because in Tooie, he becomes, in this one, he runs
buys
his
a
own
jet
shop.
ski or something like that.
Yeah, the jet ski shop.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to have one of the ones that runs a store or something, turns it into like a hotel or whatever.
It's something ridiculous.
I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
So it's still visible. It's like, yeah, this is welcome to the, the Kazoodle's Inn.
Yeah. And just one giant big little inn, and there's like some weird RPG elements they added, so you have to sleep to get back honeycombs and stuff.
If they want to.
I don't know. I'm making up game design things.
I think in rare, old school rare style games, things can exist just to add depth to the world.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of fine.
That's true. I mean, because there's, Jolly Roger's Inn, you got a bunch of the other shops and stuff that you don't necessarily use.
Exactly, that kind of thing. And while it's nice if it does something, gives you a honeycomb, gives you a jiggy or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to have an insane degree of depth, as long as it provides some, it makes you feel the world more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's one of the things I really liked about going from 1 to 2A was like, 1 is like stereotypical collectathon, like here's this theme stage or this theme stage, and this one's like here's a world that actually like intersects with each other.
Welcome to the underwater level. Welcome to the oh god. Oh god.
I got a jiggy. That's how we swap.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
The other
I haven't actually played this game.
Yep. The other part we discussed was we're gonna switch whenever we feel like, kind of like jiggies will definitely be the hard stop for the most part.
Yeah, you get a jiggy unless you just picked up the controller, you're handing it off.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we aren't gonna stick to the rules of yesteryear. Sometimes we will just say, God, I've been doing this for so long.
It's your turn. Take it from me.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a good talk up what we did right there.
It was a good recap.
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, well, we'll be back with more Banjo-Tooie.
Back to where we left off, when we left off, before we restarted when we left off.
Oh, dear God.
After these messages.
Yep, we'll be back.